Okay, I'm going to look at the multi-page document in the B2C environment. And there's many different ways that we can do this via our API, embedded technology, or via an app such as Shopify. But what I'm going to look at here, I'm going to look at a live site that's just about to go live. This is the funeralprinters.com. And the first thing I'm going to do is click to begin. In doing so, it takes me to another page where I've got a selection of templates for orders of service. So I'm going to go back up to the top and I'm going to select the first one on the top left here. In doing so, it takes me to the next page where it asks for the name of the deceased person. So I will put Uncle Albert in there. His date of birth as the 18th of the 6th, 1920. This is only for demonstration purposes. And the date of his death was the 10th of November 2024. So I'm just putting this criteria. This isn't Vpress. This is being developed in the actual website. What I'm going to do now is click next and move to the next stage here. Now it asks me for an image. So I'm going to click on this folder here and I'm going to look at my desktop and I'm going to select a image that I've got here. So once I've got my image, I can select the image I want to select. Let's open that image up there. And now we're starting to communicate using the API. So I'm just moving this image across. I can, of course, resize this image using the aspect ratio function in DPI checker, but I'm just going to crop that image there, like so. And then I'm going to click next. Clicking next now takes me to the next page where it's asking me for the information to complete this order of service. So when is it going to happen? So I'm going to say on the 2nd of the 12th, 2024. I'm going to say it's 11 a.m. It's going to be in London. And I'll pop in a postcode of SE11SE. And then I click next. So there's a little bit of engagement going backwards and forwards there. What the system's done now, it is now reached to the Vpress servers and it's now generating a proof for all the items that have been allocated to this template. So what I can see I've got a 4-page order of service, an 8-page order of service, a celebration board, a donation box, invitation, memorial board, sympathy book, and thank you cards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this 4-page item here. This is still on the actual website, but I'm going to click Edit Preview. And what happens is now the Vpress editor now opens up, which I've labelled there. So the Vpress editor opens up. It's brought in the information, Uncle Albert, the image, and the information I've got. I can, of course, override that if I wish to. And I can click through pages in order to add more images and more text should there be a need. So if I just click on this option here, back into here, system image demo, pick another image, open that image up. Yeah, let's just resize that a little bit. Let's bring that across. Let's get a good image. Select it. We're bringing that into the actual document, like so. We can change things like sample text. We can have that so it's overwritable should we need to. And if we scroll to the next page, again, it's going to ask me for some more criteria. So we can upload another image, but here we can bring in library, hymns, and poems. So from the selection there, I can bring in a hymn, a poem, and I can bring that into my document. And likewise, I can go through and I can do every page thereafter. So as I scroll through, we can see another page. These pages are of a similar design, but you can see we can link that first image that I uploaded and have it coming in further into the document to make it easier for the user. As we scroll through, we're now on page 5. Anytime I can refresh the preview in order to add some additional information there. We can bring in other library information that's needed, and at all times I've got the ability to see a PDF preview. So should I need to zoom in. So we've just generated that file from what little information we've put in on this 8-page document. We're scrolling down, we put in the entrance music, we brought in the Jerusalem hymn, and we've got some additional information to put in there. So I'm happy with that. Let's go back to the home page. And all this is just to show you how it would work on a multi-page document. I won't go through to proceed because this now is a live site. But again, thank you for your time.